Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am speaking to the established business owner or the business leader who is prepared and ready to be intentional and systematic in their marketing by working with a fractional CMO. So you have guessed it. Today we're talking about when is the right time to hire a fractional CMO. What is it that we do and how I have personally helped other businesses by offering them my fractional CMO service. First things first, let's define what a fractional CMO is. So a fractional CMO or fractional Chief Marketing Officer is a seasoned marketing professional who works with your business or organization on a part-time or a project basis. We typically focus on marketing strategy and we can implement or just provide the marketing strategy for you to implement. Now, one of the biggest advantages, and I'll go through the advantages in a bit more detail, but one of the most obvious advantages is the fact that it is a fractional CMO, which means that you get to hire a chief marketing officer for a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost. According to talent.com, at the recording of this video, the average salaries for a chief marketing officer in Canada averages anywhere from 170,000 to 200,000. So if you're thinking what the advantages are for working with a fractional CMO, I would say that is the very first one. It is cost effective and cost efficient. So businesses and organizations can benefit from having a fractional CMO on board without having to pay a full-time salary of a chief marketing officer or the marketing department or team that is required to support that chief marketing officer. Second up, the other advantage for working with a fractional CMO for your business is that we bring the expertise. So typically fractional CMOs have a wide array of experiences, and that is because they work with various companies in various industries. But interestingly enough, when I started my marketing firm at Systematic Marketing Solutions, one of the reasons I was inspired to offer this service is because I spent the last 10 years working across various industries. I was in nonprofit, for-profit, higher ed, volunteer, and all of those experiences, I was working with strategic marketing and I worked with a marketing team. And so it means that I have this very wide perspective, but expertise to support businesses and offer that perspective that they don't always see. Speaking of perspective, that leads me into the third advantage of working with a fractional CMO. It's our perspective. And I know all too well, working in corporate, that sometimes we needed to have that outside perspective to convince our boss or GM or the CEO that this is the right campaign or the right initiative to grow our business. So our perspective as fractional CMOs is one of the major advantages of working with businesses or organizations. So those are my three benefits. It is that it's cost effective. We bring our expertise from working with various companies and industries and our perspective that sometimes only we can see. And the good part is that even if a business doesn't have an internal marketing team, fractional CMOs, again, can build a strategy and hand it over, or we can build a strategy, hand it over, and implement it all on your behalf. So now that I have shared some of the advantages of working with a fractional CMO, I will share how I have specifically used this service in businesses that I have supported. So the first thing, and I've mentioned this earlier, is the strategy component. So I have built a marketing strategy for a business that had a team to execute what they needed to achieve their marketing goal, but they didn't really have the expertise to build the marketing strategy. And so we went in, built the strategy for them, had a discussion to make sure that they understood, did the training to ensure that their team felt confident executing, and then it was over to them to watch the results. Another way that I have supported businesses within my firm at Systematic Marketing Solutions as a fractional CMO is by campaign management. Campaign management means that a business would have approached me and said, hey, I have a campaign that I want to launch, but I don't want to do any of the pre-planning, the planning, or the post follow-up. So we went in and we built a campaign for them based on their specific business goals. Then we handed it over and they did the implementation. But like I mentioned earlier, we do have a team, and this is just my case. This isn't the case for all fractional CMOs, but we did have a team that was ready to execute that for that particular business owner. And the last and final way that I have helped businesses with my fractional CMO service so far is by auditing their existing marketing strategy. Here's the thing with a marketing strategy is that it should evolve as your business evolves. Now, a good fractional CMO is going to build a marketing strategy that grows your business and gets it the visibility that it deserves. And so as your visibility increases and as your business grows, your marketing strategy should evolve with that. And so if you don't have a marketing strategy that wasn't built with growth in mind to a certain capacity, then you can work with a fractional CMO like myself. In this case, I went in and audited this business's existing marketing strategy and pointed out what was working perfectly, what metrics they should continue to follow, how they can maximize their ROI, and where there were opportunities for growth. So those are the ways that I personally have helped businesses. If you are looking for help as an established business owner and you are ready to make that investment into really moving the needle and going the next step in your business, then you can find me over at systematicmarketing.ca. Send me an email or shoot me a message there, and I am happy to talk about how I can work with your business to get it the visibility that it deserves. And if you're thinking of hiring a fractional CMO, I hope that these advantages and these examples of how I have provided services to other business helps you to make that decision. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to subscribe if you want to get notified of more videos like these, or don't forget to like and share this with a friend. Until next time, cheers.